Where in your life could you celebrate more? Life can be so laborious. Life is challenging. And in the same breath, life is magical. It simply comes down to which do you want to put more weight on? That life is magical. It's a gift. It is something to hold in awe. Or is it challenging and difficult and never ending and drudgery? I know that celebrating every little moment makes life so much more bright, bold, and beautiful. Welcome to the Pivot with Passion podcast. Hi, I'm Penny Castleman. I believe everyone is deserving of a phenomenal life. Regardless of where you came from, life is what you make of it. And when you learn to pivot with passion, your world explodes with opportunities. Go grab your favorite beverage and let's shake things up as we explore how to pivot with passion. Director, welcome to the 52nd episode of Pivot with Passion, which can only mean one thing. Today, we are celebrating. Yes, I am so proud of myself. So what am I doing today? Ooh, something very out of the ordinary. I'm holding up a lovely champagne flute. A shout out to my dear friend Jessie, who gave me these for Christmas a couple years ago. And I also happen to have a mini bottle of Martini and Rossi Asti. Now, I don't remember when I got these or why I got these, but I'm going to open it with you. I have no idea if my microphone will pick up any noise, although I think the individual ones, no cork, just the screw top. Anyway, let's see. I'm twisting. Okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe this is like a pop off. Hang on, still trying. It's not a party until I get this cap off. Here we go. Pop. Okay, that probably was a little lame, but now I'm pouring into my glass. Be careful, careful, careful. I don't want the bubbles going over. So cheers to 1 year, one full year of Pivot with Passion, being out in the world, and thank you for your support. Success tastes so good. I was thinking I was going to structure something and then I just said, I want to throw this together in 10 minutes. I want to celebrate. I want you to celebrate along with me. And I found a quote that I really like. And I thought, what are 3 things that I learned over a year of doing this podcast? And I wanted to share those with you. These are not podcast specific. So don't worry that this is going to be a masterclass on podcasting. No, these are 3 things that, upon reflection, I took away from a year of showing up nearly every week. I truly have so much gratitude for you showing up today and pushing play. I don't take it lightly that you did that. You are showing up for yourself, first and foremost. I appreciate that I can be a little guide on the side for you to maybe spark a new thought, a new idea, a new energy, a new outlook, because life would be boring without new things on our horizon. And so thank you for joining me today in this celebration. It's time for a clarity cocktail. Today's clarity cocktail comes from William Hazlitt, and it reads, "The more we do, the more we can do." Boom. That is a red marker. Wait for it. A red marker drop moment. I love this quote because it rings so true for anything and everything in our life. The more we do, the more we can do. And why is that? We're gathering experiences. We're gathering perspectives. We're gathering new skills. We're helping others. And every time we have a win gives us that belief in ourselves, gives us the strength of our vision. It gives us the passion to keep taking action and moving forward. And so that's the clarity cocktail I wanted to share with you today, is the more we do, the more we can do. So looking ahead at next week, heck, look ahead an entire year and think about the more you do, the more you can do. How different would your 2025 look from 2024 if you held fast to this quote? The more we do, the more we can do. So I challenge you, director, as you move forward, perhaps down a path that you've been struggling inside of. Maybe you're charting a new path forward. Maybe you gave up on something, but you're now ready to pick it back up and go for it. I know you have what it takes to make anything happen. And so write out this clarity cocktail, post it somewhere that you're going to see it, having this quote on your side day after day, week over week, month over month. Your life will begin to transform because you will see evidence that the more we do, the more we can do. And I want nothing short of phenomenal for you and your life. And now, back to the episode. Cheers. Circling back to my martini and Rossi Asti. Oh, wait. Circling back to this whole celebration theme today. Cheers to you and cheers to me. Now I want to share 3 things that I learned along this past year of creating this podcast. First and foremost, just do it. Just do it. Nike has it right. Just do it. A year ago, I did not know anything about podcasting. And you're not allowed to say, Penny, you still don't know. Well, that may be true in some aspects, but you know what? I'm just letting that slide off my back. I didn't know anything about podcasting. I didn't know best practices. I honestly would argue I still have phenomenal opportunity in front of me to grow my audience, to grow how SEO works and all this stuff that goes with fitting into algorithms and pushing it out and getting it promoted. But I'm okay with where I'm at. That's why I'm celebrating today, because I took that first step. I just did it. Last October 2023, I ripped the Band-Aid off and told myself it didn't matter how bad my first episode was going to be, because just by showing up and doing it, I was going to learn week over week how to perfect what I was doing, how to make it easier on myself, how to communicate better with my audience. And gosh darn it, I feel damn proud of myself 1 year later, knowing how far I've come. And just for reference, I think my first few episodes took me maybe 8 hours from start to finish to do everything that is needed. Plan it, record it, edit it, and schedule it for release. And might I just say that more than halfway through the year is when I made the choice to also start showing up on YouTube, which is an entirely different level of showing up. Because I'll be honest, the first few episodes, I was probably had no makeup on, maybe in pajamas. I'm not sure. I can't really remember that far back as to exactly what I was wearing. But now that I know it's for YouTube, I do kind of want to put my best foot forward. In recap, just do it. Do you have somewhere in your life right now where you have been thinking, oh, I have to wait until, or I'm not quite ready yet, or I'll do it when? My friend, there is never a perfect time to start or do anything. So just do it. Step into the ring. Take the first step. Get vulnerable. Recognize that you're going to make mistakes. because magic can happen as time goes on. Number 2, worry less and celebrate more. Holy crap, I should have listened to this so early on. I can't tell you, in those 8 hours of editing and every piece for this podcast, I worried a lot. I stressed a lot. Worried that I wasn't going to get it posted on time. Worried that it didn't sound good, or why didn't this work and why was it so difficult? My focus that entire duration could have been one of celebration, because with every episode released, I learned something. May have been tiny. It may have been non-consequential to posting the podcast, but there's something that I learned. Maybe it was just something about myself. Every time I released an episode, there was a level of learning, there was a level of growth, and damn it, I should have been popping a glass of Martini and Rossi Asti after every single one, because it's a big deal to make a commitment and show up. Where in your life could you celebrate more? Life can be so laborious. Life is challenging. And in the same breath, life is magical. It simply comes down to, which do you want to put more weight on? That life is magical. It's a gift. It is something to hold in awe. Or is it challenging and difficult and never ending and drudgery? I know that celebrating every little moment makes life so much more bright, bold, and beautiful. So I'll ask you, director, where in your life could you celebrate more? And yeah, you know what? It can be as small as, I didn't hit snooze this morning. My alarm went off and I got right out of bed. Boom, celebrate. Celebrations are not simply for birthdays or hitting major milestones or watching the calendar turn from one year to another. Yes, are all 3 of those great reasons to celebrate? Of course, but so is waking up on time. So is maybe completing a half marathon. Even if you're the last one to cross the line, you still get to celebrate. You did it. Now, you may not be running a marathon. Maybe you decide you're going to learn how to cook, that you made a lasagna that turned out fantastico. Whatever it is, I want you to commit to yourself, to find times, areas, and places in your life where you can pause and celebrate, because that's what makes life worth living. That's what energizes you to keep going, even when you face hardship. So celebrate, however that looks for you. And the third thing, this is a doozy. The third thing I learned, remember you're human. Let me say that again. Remember you're human. Too often, sitting here recording this podcast, I can get caught up in this whole idea that, oh my God, my hair has to look perfect. My lipstick has to be on right. The lighting has to be fantastic. Granted, I try to make sure all of those things are in order. But if you go back to any of my YouTube videos, you'll see there are times where I'm wearing a baseball hat, times where, honest to God, it looks like I am a drowned rat. Just my hair had no life and it was just like hanging there. Whatever. I'm human. And that is what attracts connection. No one wants to be friends with someone who's perfect. No one wants to buy something from someone who's perfect, because perfect doesn't exist. And if anything, it can actually cause alienation. In the beginning of me doing this podcast, I had anxiety that it was not good enough to post. In fact, in recent memory, there is an episode where I completely published it, sent it out to the world, and forgot my new cadence of starting off the podcast with a little quip at the front instead of just my intro. I ended up throwing up my hands and saying, I'm human. It's going to happen. I didn't correct it. I didn't call it out until just now. But I wasn't going to hold myself to some crazy standard that I could never achieve. And I hope that that comes through a little more on these later episodes. In the beginning, my notes for the episodes were so detailed. I felt at times that I was reading a transcript instead of showing up as a person and just having a conversation with my microphone. And I hope that since the first episode or wherever it is that you started your journey with me, that you've noticed a little bit more playfulness in my podcasts, a little bit more vulnerability, because I want the connection with you. I want a red marker in everyone's hand, that I believe everyone is capable of a phenomenal life. These 3 learnings that I embrace over this past year: just do it, worry less, celebrate more, and remember you're human, serves you in any and every aspect in your life. And I hope that you will continue this journey of growth with me. There's lots of excitement coming for the new year. I have an idea for a new segment on the show. I have an idea for a new series on this show. And now that I've got this whole podcasting thing kind of wrapped up in a nice little package every week, I feel confident I can take on something new and find success in that also. Director, I am honored that you have stuck with me for as many episodes as you have. And it would mean the world to me if you would take just a few moments out of your day, today, tomorrow, this week, and leave a review for this podcast and rate it in whatever platform you listen. I would so greatly appreciate it. And I know other listeners who have yet to find me will appreciate it as well. Because I don't know the struggle that any one person is going through in their life, but I do know that with connection, with growth, and with community, magic can happen and lives can be transformed. So this is me holding up a glass of bubbly, saying thank you for helping me celebrate this momentous occasion of 1 year of podcasting. And you bet you will see me back here next week. Friend, thanks for listening to this episode of Pivot with Passion. If you've been feeling stuck, exhausted, or frustrated, this is your permission slip to go grab a red marker and claim the life you desire and deserve. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend, and then hop over to rate and review the show on Apple Podcasts. Because my goal is to put a red marker in everyone's hand, and I need your help to spread the word and make that happen. Until the next episode, go grab a red marker, get excited for your future, and make your first move to pivot with passion.